Hey, welcome to the shop. I've been seeing a lot of questions lately regarding torch height controllers, specifically Proma. A lot of people said they don't work or they've had bad luck with them. So far I've only used the Proma SD and I've had very good luck with it. Used it anything from 16 gauge to 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch thick. It does work. It needs a little bit of tweaking to get them working, but they do work. The SD is the Proma's standalone model. They need inputs from Mach 3, and the outputs will go directly to your stepper driver. And the step driver needs inputs of direction, and it also needs inputs of step. Now that's the amount of steps that it's going to receive. On the bottom, we'll see that it can receive raw voltage directly from your work leads, or it can receive the divided voltage. Now with a Hypertherm machine, they do come with the right, if they have a CPC port, they do have a 50-to-1 that's required for the Proma to work. When the Proma SD is hooked up, you're going to make sure that you do have the ground ran to the controller. From there, it needs to have the Z unplugged, and from the breakout board you're going to see these two leads. Those are going to be sending the step and direction inputs to the standalone. And that's how what's happening is it's getting inputs, it's receiving the voltage, making the corrections based on the voltage, and then from the output, it's going directly into the step driver, where the step driver will receive the up and down and step signal. That's the short of how that works. For it to work properly, I'd say that you need to go through your settings. Both have the same settings. You press and hold both buttons until you get into the menu. Your delay time, I would set normally 2.5 seconds. Anything long enough to get you through cutting a hole before the height control kicks on. And then the HU would be your sensitivity setting. I set mine, both of these, I'll start them both at 200. Seems to work just fine for what I do. And then from there, I usually jump into a test sequence. And you should be doing this test sequence before anything else. So being that this one here is the 150 and not the SD, this one has a little bit different setup on the top. So with the 150, so I'm using ports or pins 11 and 12 for my up and down. So what we're doing, we're taking this up and down signal, we're jumping down here, and we're changing it to inputs. And here we can see right now we're just creeping up, so now we have a down signal on input 3, and we should see it jump over to an input signal of 2 for up request. And so this is being translated into Mach 3. And so if we just turn the torch on here, that's giving us our changes that we need to get movement out of the torch in Mach 3. And we're able to turn that on and off directly through here. If we have the THC on in Mach 3, that's looking for an arc OK signal. That can either come off your CPC or through your Proma. And that gives you a nice safety default. If you have issues with the torch not firing properly, it'll pause your program. So right now it's running through the test, and so it's going to move it up and down. So right now we're in an up, and since we are running through the Mach 3, it will stop, and it'll go only as low as 0 and only as high as 2 inches. And so I guess if you guys have any more questions, you can sure comment below. I can try to help you. I guess as far as the wiring goes, they do have the manuals available, and if you follow the wiring properly, you shouldn't have issues. The biggest one that gets missed is the ground needs to be hooked to the driver, and the driver should not be plugged in. You should not have these wires in your breakout board. Other than that, we just have our simple step and direction wires. So let me know what you think, and if you have some trouble, let me know. Thank you.